So I dropped the vehicle off at Mustang Muscle to figure out the misfire issue, and that turned into a whole issue in itself. And then ended up getting in an accident in the Subaru. So if we go ahead and fast forward 3 months or so, I'm finally on my way to go pick up the Mustang because it never got fixed and it sat there in the parking lot for 3 months. So finally went there, got the vehicle put on the trailer. Big shout out to my homie Mason for helping me out. Finally getting it taken care of though. The Mustang is loaded and is coming home, boys. It's been a long 3 months and I will update you guys later, but shout out to the homie Mason for helping me out. There is so much to unpack with this stupid car and this stupid shop. Thank God my car is finally coming home. All right, well, after a long, if my hat was, the wind is crazy today, guys. After a long evening, there's a box in front of my car. Went ahead and we got the Mustang back home, guys. Well, kind of. It is currently still on the back of the trailer, but we're gonna go. I'm gonna go ahead and unload it and get it off the trailer. Also, if you need, it's cold as shit. Update: we have a new motor. Shout out to Andrew, the homie. It's so cold. Bro, it was like 50 degrees this morning, and now I'm out here. It's like probably 20 degrees now. Putting a new engine in the back of my homie's truck. This is hopefully going to go back into the car. I have to do a little bit of resealing on it, but the car should be ready by next year. And the motor that's in it might be getting built. All right, a little bit of an update for you guys. As you guys saw in the last few clips, I did get a spare engine for the Mustang for next season. I don't really know what the plans are for this yet. I really don't know. It's about a 30 to 35,000 mile motor. It looks really good. Obviously you can't really see down there, but even just the ports themselves look pretty clean, pretty good. It's been in my buddy's storage for about a year, so I went ahead, took ownership of it. But with the main issues that I've been dealing with on the Mustang, decided to go ahead and just replace the driver's side head. After all the issues that I had with it, with cylinder 7 having low compression, I went ahead, sourced myself a new head that all the bolt holes and everything are good on it. And what the goal here is I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up. This came off of a Crown Victoria, I believe, that just blew a head gasket. So probably just gonna clean this up. It is a PI, so it should just bolt right up and work fine anyways. But there might be a few slight differences. I don't really know, honestly. But go ahead, we'll get the coolant jackets and everything look exactly the same, which is a plus. But I'm gonna get this all cleaned up, get some brake cleaner on it, and then I'm gonna be putting this in the Mustang that's sitting outside. And then hopefully we should be able to have a running driving car with no low compression. And then I can figure out what to do with my spare motor in the meantime. Still trying to figure out if these will actually work or not. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of diving into some research, but nothing too crazy. Like I said, the main thing was just getting it off the car. That way I can get it fitted up to the Mustang. The ports look the same, so it should be a PI regardless. It did come out of a Crown Vic. Those are all PI motors, so I shouldn't really have any issues there. I just have to make sure that I get it correctly in time, because I believe that could have been what caused my failure. Whatever it was somewhere on this cylinder. and I have a feeling that it was one of the valves just might have bent or something. But now that the head is off, that is the main thing. I can spend tomorrow cleaning it up, and then should be good to go. So not really sure if I want to get a wire brush down in there or not. I haven't really been able to look in the ports. So while we're here, we can grab our handy dandy flashlight and see what we can see down in the coolant jacket. Coolant jacket actually looks pretty good. I don't really know what all that is, but regardless, a little rusty, some dirty, nasty shit. That one looks good. That one's a little rusty. Yeah, I mean, nothing, a quick little brake clean job, or a little brush can't clean up, if I can get down in there. But other than that, everything else looks really good. If you look at the cam lobes, if it'll focus, if you look at all the cam lobes, there's literally no scoring in them whatsoever. They all look really, really good. So that is a plus as well. It is an OEM head. So I'm gonna go ahead and, like I said, I'm gonna get this cleaned up within the next few days, and then I should be able to get this swapped over onto my car, get it back up and running, and then hopefully we can maybe shoot for hitting one more event by the end of the year. All right, and coming back outside, I'll show you guys the engine that I just yanked this off of. Looking pretty rough down in there, huh? But I guess this is the one that lifted. This is the engine that, I guess the head gasket failed on it. And I guess it's a good thing I got the heads off it when I did, because I think any longer sitting like this, and it probably would have been game over. So that's a plus. I have a new set of newer-ish, kind of, sort of, I don't know. I have a set of heads that I can use on my Mustang, because, 4.6s are oblivious to head gasket or head issues just in general. So having I can refresh them too, and having a refresh set of heads to my disposal, along with an entire brand new motor, new to me but low miles motor, means that next year I can focus more on driving, and if something happens, I have the ability to fix it within a weekend, or a week or two, and be able to make as many events as I can next year, which is the goal. Lots and lots and lots of driving. But as of right now, it starts with rebuilding. So it is what it is. Sometimes that shit happens. But yeah. I don't think you guys have seen the car. I don't know if you guys have seen the car anytime recently, but this is kind of how it currently sits. Before I went ahead and dropped it off at the shop that it was at, I did go ahead and spray the bumper, but of course, ran out of paint. So, but it covered nicely. So I probably just need to do a good sand job on it. Respray it again, because like down here it filled in real nicely on the imperfections on the bumper and everything. But obviously you can see right here how it didn't. So a good sand on it again, and then respraying it would probably be good. But this is how it sits. This is probably how it's going to sit for next year. I might get new fenders for it, because I'm kind of upset that I went ahead and cut these so far up. I wish that, it came down a little bit more, and then I wish I didn't take so much out of the front bumper as well. But it is what it is. It's not a super big deal. You can see that it rubs on the front lip there. So small changes can be made over the winter time, not a big deal, but the biggest thing right now is the engine. So that's what we're taking care of right now. Well, this is a little bit different of my normal driving. The car drives, so that's like the main thing. Just, I forgot how stiff I had set the suspension, honestly. So it's a little bumpy. And the steering wheel isn't exactly straight. I know I'm on a curve right now, so it looks straight. Wow, I'm cold. As you can see, the steering wheel is not like super straight, which is whatever. I can fix that with alignment, and there's still, I think I might have bent a tie rod or something at drift day. But the main thing is that the car's coming home, and as you can see here, I do have the spare head to fix the driver's side, because, you know, 80 psi of compression on cylinder 7 is not very ideal. So yeah, the car's on its way home though, so that's awesome. It's been a while since this car's been at home anyways, so it shouldn't take me but maybe today to get it all sorted out, so that's a plus. Tires are a little bit flat spotted, but it drives fine, you know, once it's actually driving, but still stressful in a sense of it's still not running right. And so it is what it is. I'm gonna get it fixed. I'm gonna get it back out on track. I don't think I'm gonna be hitting the last event of the year. It just doesn't really make sense for me to risk it. I would rather spend the winter time making sure it is good and testing it at least 2 or 3 times and getting all the rear suspension fixed and set back up, and obviously getting a handbrake. So small things to improve it over the winter time into next year, but now that the car is home, I can work on it whenever I want. So progress. It's really bumpy.